Hello dear viewers. Automatic transmissions are gaining traction in modern vehicles due to the comfort they provide to drivers. Currently, 96% of Americans drive cars with automatic transmissions according to CarMax. In 2021 alone, over 3 million passenger cars with automatic transmissions were sold in the USA. In 2022, automatic transmissions accounted for an estimated 75% of global light vehicle production. Given their widespread adoption, it's crucial to explore the intricacies of automatic transmissions and delve into strategies for maintaining their longevity. This video delves into practical tips for preserving the health of these versatile transmission systems. To lay the groundwork, let's briefly examine the fundamental principles of automatic transmissions. An automatic transmission seamlessly shifts gears without the driver's intervention, utilizing a fluid coupling or a computer to select appropriate gear ratios. Upon engaging the drive mode, all available forward gear ratios become accessible, allowing the transmission to seamlessly transition across its entire gear range as needed. This feature proves particularly advantageous in congested traffic or demanding driving conditions. Automatic transmissions encompass various types, including the hydraulic, dual clutch and the continuously variable transmission or CVT. Despite their lower fuel efficiency compared to their manual counterpart, automatic transmissions offer a more convenient and comfortable driving experience, especially for those who spent a lot of time in traffic. Now, I will list out 9 tips that will help you prolong the life of your expensive automatic transmission and help you save a ton of money. It is a good idea to warm up your car for a short period of time during freezing temperatures, even if it has an automatic transmission. This is because the transmission fluid thickens in cold weather, making it more difficult for it to flow properly. Warming up the car will help to thin the fluid and make it easier for it to circulate, which will help to protect the transmission from damage. To warm up your car in freezing temperatures, start the engine and let it idle for about 30 seconds to a minute. This will give the engine oil and transmission fluid a chance to warm up. Once the engine has warmed up a bit, gently shift into gear and drive slowly for the first few minutes. This will help to further warm up the transmission fluid and other components. Automatic transmissions generate a lot of heat, especially when towing or driving in hot weather. This heat can cause the transmission fluid to break down and lose its viscosity, which can lead to transmission failure. A transmission cooler helps to prevent this by circulating the transmission fluid through a heat exchanger, which cools it down and sends it back to the transmission. Individuals who engage in activities such as towing trailers or campers, residing in hot regions, or frequently venturing off-road are strongly advised to install transmission coolers. Additionally, those who have modified their engines or transmissions and regularly encounter stop-and-go traffic should seriously consider incorporating transmission coolers into their vehicles. There are 4 types of transmission coolers. These are tube and fin, plate and fin, stacked plate and heat-sink transmission coolers. Tube and fin coolers are the most common ones. They are made up of a series of tubes and fins that are used to transfer heat from the transmission fluid to the air. On the other hand, plate and fin coolers are more efficient than tube and fin coolers, but they are also more expensive. They are made up of 2 plates that are pressed together with small fins between them. The transmission fluid circulates between the plates and the fins, where it is cooled by the air. The stacked plate coolers are a more efficient cooling option than the plate and fin coolers. They operate similarly to the plate and fin coolers, but with a key difference in the amount of airflow involved. The stacked plate coolers have a design that allows for easy circulation of air around the plates, which helps to disperse heat more quickly. These types of coolers are particularly well suited for racing, off-roading, and towing vehicles. Heat-sink transmission coolers are not the most common type of transmission coolers, but they are still used, particularly in older vehicles. Unlike other transmission coolers, heat-sink transmission coolers use a unique finned aluminum design to disperse heat throughout the body of the cooler. It is very important to change the transmission fluid and filter at regular intervals to keep your transmission healthy and prevent costly repairs. Over time, transmission fluid breaks down and loses its viscosity, which can lead to transmission problems. The transmission filter also becomes clogged with dirt and debris, which can further damage the transmission. Changing the transmission fluid and filter will help to remove these contaminants and protect the transmission from wear and tear. The recommended frequency for changing your transmission fluid and filter varies depending on your vehicle's type and model. However, a good rule of thumb is to change them every 30,000 to 50,000 miles. If you tow heavy loads or drive in stop-and-go traffic frequently, you may need to change your transmission fluid and filter more often. If you want to extend the life of your transmission and improve its performance, you have to change your transmission fluid and filter accordingly. While synthetic transmission fluid typically costs more than regular transmission fluid, it offers several advantages, including enhanced protection against wear and tear and a longer lifespan. Its superior resistance to heat and friction makes it a preferred choice for those who frequently tow trailers. Additionally, synthetic transmission fluid is less prone to leaks compared to regular transmission fluid. Regular transmission fluid is more affordable and can also provide adequate protection against wear and tear. However, regular ATF may exhibit a thicker viscosity in colder temperatures and may also cause leaks. Laboratory tests and performance evaluations have shown that synthetic transmission lubricants maintain a higher level of lubrication performance for up to 3 times longer than regular petroleum-based transmission fluid. In brief, synthetic transmission fluid provides superior protection against wear and tear, has a longer lifespan, and is less prone to leaks than regular transmission fluid. However, it is more costly than regular transmission fluid. If you frequently tow a trailer or drive in extreme conditions, synthetic transmission fluid may be a better option for you. An external transmission fluid filter can be beneficial in keeping the automatic transmission fluid, or ATF, clean from contaminants such as debris, dirt, and impurity elements that can be harmful to the automatic transmission. The main purpose of an automatic transmission filter is to keep the ATF clean from contaminants. Regularly changing your transmission fluid and filter has numerous benefits, such as keeping essential parts lubricated, reducing friction between moving parts, increasing transmission efficiency, and minimizing the potential for future transmission problems. However, it is important to note that adding an external filter to the system without adding ATF can lower operating pressure and cause damage to the transmission. Therefore, it is recommended to use an external filter kit that has a built-in bypass valve to ensure that up to the point where the bypass is triggered, there is zero loss of oil pressure. Driving gently and smoothly can help maintain automatic transmissions by reducing wear and tear on the transmission components. When you accelerate and decelerate smoothly, you put less stress on the transmission. This can help to prevent the transmission from overheating and wearing out prematurely. Smooth driving style also helps prevent the transmission from leaking fluid. When you drive smoothly, you are less likely to experience sudden changes in fluid pressure. Besides the above-mentioned benefits, gentle driving also prevents shifts. Sudden shifts can cause the transmission to slam into gear, which can damage the transmission components. By avoiding sudden shifts, you can help to protect your transmission from damage. Shifting gears while the car is moving can put unnecessary stress on the automatic transmission, potentially causing damage over time. This is because the gears are not designed to engage or disengage while the car is in motion. The sudden change in speed and torque can cause the gears to grind or clash, which can wear down the transmission components. In some cases, shifting gears while moving can even cause the transmission to fail completely. This is more likely to happen if you shift from a high gear to a low gear while the car is still moving at a high speed. The sudden drop in speed can cause the gears to lock up, which can damage the transmission beyond repair. When driving, it's generally recommended to avoid changing gears while the car is in motion. If you need to shift gears, it's best to do so gradually and smoothly, or wait until the car comes to a complete stop. A healthy engine is important for the health of a transmission. Regular maintenance of the engine can help prevent damage to the transmission and other components of the vehicle. A well-maintained engine ensures that the transmission receives the necessary power and torque to function properly. It means a healthy engine provides a smooth and consistent power output to the transmission. This can help to reduce wear and tear on the transmission components. Additionally, a well-maintained engine also prevents excessive heat, which in turn also benefits the transmission. It means an engine that is running hot can overheat the transmission fluid. This can damage the transmission seals and gaskets and can also cause the fluid to break down, which can lead to premature wear and tear. Furthermore, a healthy engine prevents excessive vibration. Excessive engine vibrations can be transferred to the transmission, leading to abnormal noises and premature deterioration. By keeping your engine well maintained, you can help to prevent problems with your transmission. This will save you money in the long run and will help to keep your car running smoothly. The size of your tires affects the final drive ratio of your car. This is the number of times the engine has to turn for the wheels to make one revolution. If you install tires that are larger than the stock tires, the final drive ratio will be lower. This means that the engine will have to work harder to maintain the same speed. This can put unnecessary stress on the transmission, and it can also lead to premature wear and tear. When your car's wheels are not properly aligned, it can cause the tires to rub against each other. This can lead to premature tire wear and put unnecessary stress on the transmission. In some cases, a bad alignment can even cause the transmission to fail. Car transmissions are crucial components that require regular maintenance, especially automatic transmissions. The cost of repairing a faulty transmission can be significant. Neglecting transmission care can lead to costly and recurrent repairs. I urge you to consider the information provided and take the necessary steps to properly maintain your automatic transmission, ensuring its longevity and avoiding unnecessary expenses.